Still.
All right, silence in the cheap seats. We're trying to start a show here. Hi, everybody of the jury. It's Cover Slingers Showdown once again. And it's Slingers Choice this week, where you'll get to decide what comic books we want to show, choose our own themes, that kind of thing. So let me introduce you to my fellow slingers, as we like to call them, the also-rans. First off, we have the tremendous terror. That is Triple G Comics.
Hello.
Then we can experience the cursed cruelty of comic Mag Musings. Yeah. The malodorous malignancy of Mark Oldroyd. Yay.
You're gonna have to explain what you said.
A new slinger in the house for the first time. Don't go easy on him, because we never go easy on people in this place. It's the no, I got that wrong. It's the sagacious stylings of Silver Knight Kal-El. Yay! Look at that sagacious styling. He's got a freaking vertical picture instead of a landscape one. That's crazy stuff. Anyway, and we've got our judge, the misanthropic monster, Matilda Gothika. Hello. Hello, misanthropic monster. All right, so it's Cover Slingers Choice, basically. Slingers Choice. Let's have a quick hello to the people in the jury. We've got Rayman, and we've got Werewolf by Lunchtime, and everybody else is just being quiet because it probably means we've got two people watching. Oh, Metrog's here. Hi, Slingers. All right. Okie dokie then. Oh, Triple G's here. Oh, I hope he's not going to stay around for long. He's useless. I forgot he was here. Sorry, mate. All right, so let's talking of useless. Let's start off with Triple G then for his first comic.
Harsh.
And the unveiling of his theme.
So
Patrick Murphy's here.
My theme for tonight is going to be monsters.
Oh,
and we're starting off with a nice
fitting after we talked about me.
So we've got a lovely painted cover there, Legion of Monsters, with Drac, Frankenstein, and the Manphibian in this issue. Bram Stoker's Dracula.
The Manphibian.
That's Abe Sapien's great-great-granddaddy.
Yeah, that's right. So,
I love that pimped out fur vest that Frankenstein has on.
He borrowed it off Grey, I understand. I think it's one of his.
He got that out of Greyman's 70s outfits.
Absolutely, yeah.
I love Dracula there in the background, standing in that anime pose of no.
Yeah.
He's got a nice frilly vest as well. I'm sure Mark's got one of them.
Got nothing.
What's that character called? The Manphibian.
Manphibian.
The Manphibian.
That's right.
Total freeze there. I don't know what happened. Seems to be some internet problems. Can anyone hear me all right?
Yeah,
we got you.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. Anyone got any critiques about the one other than like monsters? What a simple theme that is. Bloody hell! You can open up any box and pick out 20 monsters. Really.
Much like yourself, Gray. It's very simple.
Yeah.
You're right.
How about you on up there, Mr. Gray has a simple theme for today.
Triple low fruit G should be called. Like he's just picking up these blinking easy subjects. I don't know. Metrog likes an amphibian, so he might be okay.
This should be like diving, so where you declare your level of difficulty.
Yeah, that's basically
triple somersault.
No, it's not even diving. He just learned to swim his first width. That's what that is. He's got his certificate for swimming a width.
Side of the pool and roll in.
Yeah.
I suspect that was a cannonball, Mark.
Yeah, that was his paddling certificate. That was.
Yeah.
Anyway, any critiques? Right, basically, but not Carl. I know you've seen the show. Just feel free to jump in and say anything nasty about those comic books at any time.
I'll get him in a minute.
Matilda's going to tell us that was a belly flop.
I don't know. I never watched swimming. Sports put me to sleep. Even the Olympics. All right, a classic theme. Who doesn't love some monsters? Exactly. And we have 3 classical monsters on there. Though about one of them I had no idea, but I know the other 2. And that is a beautiful cover. That was a poster I'd hang it in my room. 10.
Wow. Dear me. Apparently G likes to do the bends, apparently.
Just on a weekend.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta keep flexible at any age.
All right, let's go to this person who left us last week to go on some slab show or other, the bloody trendy kid.
Hey, I'm a wanted man, and not just in the post office. All right, my theme.
Or the police.
Yeah.
How do you know about that, Matilda? You may know too much. We've got Golden Age comics. That's my theme.
Okay.
First, we have police against crime.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, the theme is police, Mr. Bell?
Golden Age.
No,
comics.
Golden Age comics. That's a crime.
Pre-October '56.
Police against crime is a crime against comics, if you ask me. That's a terrible comic.
Look at that wonderful old bike.
That's a crime in itself. That policeman just rammed that poor guy with his sidecar. That's terrible. He shouldn't be allowed on the road if he can't drive properly. That policeman.
In the 60s, Greyman used to travel in these sidecars with one of those honey helmets on.
Well, if I did, it was only for 3 months, mate, because I'm not that old.
Yeah. So, Bill, let me get this right. Your theme is any comic from about
from the Golden Age. I know.
And you said mine was low hanging fruit.
I know, exactly.
I didn't know
Bill's
what to
is
go with.
basically a
That's
comic.
just like lazy Bill. He's like, oh, I've got.
I didn't know what to go with,
Let's go on
so
a
I called
slap
up
show.
Pete.
So when I said
And he said, go with
didn't
Golden
say
Age comics.
you can pick as your subject comics. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Golden Age would be a subject, right? Because there's a
Exactly,
specific style.
Matilda. You tell him. We
Apparently
won't stand
Bill's
for
been on
that
a knitting
smart
channel
mouth.
recently as well. He's been knitting with grandma. Huh? He's probably been knitting slab covers, slab warmers, or whatever they're called. Okay, anyone got any? It's not a bad cover, I suppose. It is a rather lazy theme.
I know.
People
Hang on a
put
minute.
their
If you take
comics
the whole pantheon of Golden Age comics, where would that one sit in it? Probably about number 952.
I think to be honest, Bill misspoke there. What he meant was his theme was comics from around about the time Mark was born. Isn't that what you meant?
Oh, shots fired. He basically just went, comics from my Golden Age box and just opened up one of his Golden Age boxes and picked a few
Is
comics
there a
out.
doctor in the house? Mark needs a medic.
Mr. Meteor's shooting as well. And Jesus was dying, but Bills didn't even go into
That's because Roger was in there with a yellow swirl around him.
Basically, Bill is still in the foot pool where you clean your verrucas off. Basically, that's where Bill's floating with the corn plasters in the foot washing pool.
I would, but Greyman's in there, and he always pees in the pool.
Yeah, if we had Meteor here, he would be giving himself a challenge. He would be doing something like
exactly.
Rubber Fancier's Catalogue 1966.
Probably. Yeah.
I get nice new woolly underpants, Bill.
Come on in, Matilda. Let's have your scoring then.
I love all this is going on. My eldest cat is lying and cooling his balls on the floor.
Well, he's got a good,
Greyman does the same thing.
I got a great summer image.
I get bored walking around the supermarket. I do the same thing.
I hope you keep the pants and underwear on, though.
Well, they don't cool down if you do that, do they, Matilda? Come on, think about it.
Well, you're not a cat. Cats can get away with it. But they are cats. Hey, I do like to see some Golden Age comics, and that is nice. You gotta love how back in the day, everyone dressed fancy. Now the kids just go out in a jumper and some sweats.
True.
Fashion gone to shit. But anyway, that is a lovely cover. 10.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Well. Don't worry. These 10s won't continue. We go to Silver Knight Kyle for a baptism of fire with his first comic book.
all right. I went a little topical.
Ah.
So,
Funny hats.
the story of America.
Oh,
It's not going to be the story of America. It's going to be is becoming most well known for with things going on in regards to the topical issues of the day.
So that is your theme. The topical issues of the day.
Hats.
I've lost. What's the actual theme?
The theme,
Looking at this, I thought the theme was funny hats.
the theme is modern headlines. So it's going to revolve a lot around guns,
okay.
America,
interesting, rather
And
tangential.
another one that's rather relevant to
Right.
this week in America.
Are you going to be getting out the abortion comics then? Is that what you're going with? Because that's
Nah.
I didn't know there
am.
was such a thing. Oh,
I
okay,
am.
fair enough. That's interesting.
There is one coming
I
out.
don't want to judge American politics. It's not really my thing.
It's not. It's
There's,
news, Matilda. It's not politics. It's news.
But it's new.
I don't watch
It's
the
relevant.
news.
Yeah,
There's
but
That's
you
why
got to
I'm
realise.
uneducated.
Just to appreciate what the theme is. So the theme is like things that are currently in the news. at the
I
moment,
appreciate the art on that cover.
Yeah,
That
so
is
that's
awesome.
it. But that's what the theme is basically.
And a
So-
nice yellow backdrop. You know,
Oh no!
I'm
Don't mention
catering
yellow.
to
Oh no,
That's-
don't say yellow.
Don't
Don't
say yellow. Don't say yellow to Matilda. She hates
It's,
yellow
it's
backgrounds.
not a.
I kept looking for purples, but I was
Yeah.
looking for things relevant
You've
to
got to say it's a bone white background, then you'll get
Bone
away with
white.
it. Yeah.
But
that's
in
the way to
terms
do
of
it.
themes, that's kind of put me and Bill to shame a little, hasn't it?
You've had.
It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one.
That is a
Well,
double.
yeah.
assault with
Well,
white.
Yeah, Kyle's
For
on the
Bill-
diving board, isn't he? Where,
For Bill, Golden Age is modern news. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, yeah, he's so with the times. It's like his style.
What's
his
not
style,
topical
his
about
musical
gangsters
taste.
and gun
Yeah,
balls? I
exactly.
don't understand.
It's as up to date as everything that Bill does. Yeah.
Now,
Exactly.
was that a
I
red coat
mean,
on there
that-
with a rifle? You know those Brits and their love of guns.
Yeah,
I figured I
yeah,
saw that.
that's it.
Always with the shooting them off and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man
that's
does
why you
love
don't
a
have
nice weapon.
shoots in the Americans
Yeah, hey, what can I say?
in Britain. By the time they
That
filmed the
means
gun
something else to
again-
Gray Man, Matilda.
No.
All right?
Oh,
No.
He might
We're
miss that.
sensible here. We're sensible here.
Well,
All we do is
well,
shake sticks at people. That's about as heavy as we get. We I'll shake
Actually,
my stick at you.
it's like this
I'll
for
whack
Gray
my
Man,
finger at
but
you. You
Just
don't get
a
off my
Neither
little.
here
door.
nor there, yeah.
just a little.
So am
Yeah,
I
you
right?
turn on the other cheek.
You Americans now, am I correct in saying that the response from the governor of Texas to the latest school shooting
Yeah,
was
get more
arm
doors.
the teachers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
arm the
arm the
teachers
teachers.
and put more locks on the door. Woo! Let's not talk about it because this could go. Yeah, let's not go.
Half my waking hours like this.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
it's
And
been-
this gentleman is why I don't watch the news. Fuck him.
let's face it. You're gonna prize guns out of Bill's cold, dead fingers before you get his guns off him. He's not giving up his AR 60s or whatever they're called. He's never gonna do it.
Controller mounted
I
howitzer.
mean, I can't
Yeah.
say I blame him. If I could get
Okay.
a gun, I'd buy one too.
Matilda, I hope there's no world that you're allowed to get a gun. No, nothing against you or nothing, but you know, just for everybody's sake. Anyway, Carl's got out the big
And
gun.
we have
so-
some dangerous neighborhoods here.
Yeah, it's true. What's your
Well, we got a very deep and topical theme, the news, which
Yeah.
I don't watch. But I know there's the whole getting rid of babies thing and the guns in America. Guns is always a topic in America.
You could
Even
say
I
that
know
the
guns.
you could say the War of Independence is not really topical news, is it? You know, the War of Independence. You know, that's slightly old news now. It's old hat, been there, done that. We let you get
Well,
away
yeah.
with it because we were bored.
Again, they had better costumes back then. At least it was fashionable. Now it's just boring. Everyone just wears sweatpants.
Not me.
But a good topic aside, the art on that cover is excellent. Funny hats.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 10.
Oh, no.
Ah,
Why do I get the feeling it's gonna be a clean sweep of 10s till it gets to me? Mark, do the decent thing, mate. Do the decent thing and get an 8 for me, please. Come on, we can't be having everyone get 10s but me.
Grey Man, you have beaten me every time I've been on this show. So
Yeah, there's always a first time.
I am
Oh, by
the-
the way, I'm the reigning champion. I am the love champion. We won the love theme last week because I'm so lovely.
And it
Yeah,
only
that's what we
took
got
there being less contestants for
there. Oh,
it.
that's the thing. I don't know why I let so many people in. It lowers my chances.
Right. Okay. So I'm the sacrificial Brit here, as Metarog has obviously pointed out. My theme is underwater peril.
Ah,
So yeah, and we're starting off with a nice Wolverine, Wolverine cover.
I thought
Underwater.
that was Namor for a second.
Wolverine, leave that dolphin's blowhole alone, you pervert.
Animal abuse covers. Shocking, Mark. Shocking. You should be ashamed.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the fishies.
Literally. The poor little shark's just swimming around, minding his own business, and Wolverine's
Wolverine's
attacking
rubbing
it.
his groin on it.
Yeah, man.
Appalling.
Look, Wolverine is just playing with it. He hasn't got his claws out.
That's almost as bad as the deep from the last Boys issue.
Slim Commando.
What, Commando? You want to swim Commando? Yeah. Okay.
No, that was how Wolverine does.
Oh, well, yeah.
A lovely Wolverine cover with him, underwater peril.
But it's not really peril for Wolverine,
peril
is it?
for the shark, you mean?
He's got like adamantium bones and his
fine.
healing factor. Who's it? Are we talking about shark being in peril here? I'm guessing that's what you mean.
Yeah, the shark is mainly in peril.
Are you sure you don't want to change your thing to animal endangerment or something like that? I mean, think it through,
I
mate.
could actually change it to modern comics. You know?
Yeah. Anything but Golden Age. My theme is any comic that's not from the Golden Age.
Hey, Underwater in Peril is nice.
I cast a wide net, sir.
Actually, I could have the theme of monsters, you know, because that just about covers every comic in the.
No, very true, Mark.
Not
Because
far,
water doesn't cover much of the earth, does it?
That actually looks like a homage cover to the Alf and the Seal one.
It does,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the direction is not accurate. It needs to go the other way.
That's a cracking cover. I wish I had that one.
Yeah. And before
Is it
Wolverine
like the
finished off on
90s
that
Marvel
theme-
scratch and sniff?
Oh,
Smell like a wet dog.
I think I pushed the wrong button now. I was
Yeah.
trying to go to Matilda and I accidentally kicked her out.
That's how they went.
Harsh. That was harsh before
No,
your
but
turn,
everyone-
Brave.
Accidentally.
Brave move,
Everyone's-
that. Brave move.
Everyone's out of order now. That was the right
That was
note.
like Minority Report. He suspected you were going to do something really bad, Pete.
Okay then, Matilda.
I thought something happened with my internet for a second. There I was like, the fuck?
How are you going to vote for that animal abuse cover? I mean, Undersea Peril cover.
I think Wolverine just wanted some sushi, so he went for a swim. I mean, poor Shark aside, that was a good cover. I'll give it a 9.
I think he heard about John Constantine and he wanted a bit of shark action of his own.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon happened there, Matilda.
But we already settled it last week. King Shark actually has a human bottom.
Anyway.
One
Right, so
round
my-
Grace Articon interspecies erotica.
Yeah, that's his theme, interspecies erotica. But that's a good one. Okay, so my theme this week, I actually announced it kind of like a few weeks back when I was opening up a box, and I happened to find a load of video game related comic books. And so all my comic books are from video games. Based on the hit video game, Infinite Crisis, Fight for the Multiverse. Free playable character download code inside. So this is my first video game related. I've not actually seen the video game.
Someone choking in the background?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's all right, mate. No problem.
Oh, I thought it was based on the video
What's the video game?
It sure
Mr.
is based on the video game, on the hit video game. It's called Infinite Crisis.
Never heard of it. Never
Infinite
heard of the
Crisis.
Never heard of it.
Fight
Sorry.
for the multiverse. Yeah, I know, even with high. I've not heard of it either, but I'm going by.
I've heard of Injustice.
Yeah.
The Arkham games.
It might be one of those.
Oh,
like,
hang on a minute. It's a
app
phone game.
games.
It's a phone game. So it's not a video game. So your theme's wrong.
It says there, video game, hit video
No, it's an
game.
app game,
Look,
an app game.
don't argue with me,
What?
mate. Argue with the comic book. DC
What?
Comics says hit video game. It's a video game.
They don't
on a
even know what
phone.
they're putting on their own
What a
covers.
shame, Gray Man.
It's
You
not
really
a
Actually,
deserve
hit,
your
no
own
one's
theme.
heard of it.
Can you guys not read? Look, it's the hit video game. That's because you're old. You
Don't
all
judge
old,
him
play
too harshly.
games.
Can we
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
focus on how rubbish that Batman image is as well? I mean, what's going on there?
Don't
No,
judge
some
him too harshly,
stylistic-
Matilda.
Some interesting
It
stylistic
theme.
stuff going
Yeah,
on. For some reason, it's got Triple G cosplaying as the Joker as well. I don't know what's going on there. There's some.
He made an honest mistake, Matilda. It should
Yeah.
be
No,
at least
there's
worth
nothing
it.
mistaken about
That's
this.
like, that looks like as if Joaquin Phoenix gone on to 200 pounds.
Yeah. This looks basically. This is the progeny of Wolverine and that shark from the last comic that we saw. This is what happens when Wolverines and sharks are allowed to mate. You get guys like this.
Very poor.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't.
Where are the fins?
Nothing we say has to make sense, Matilda. If we
If
had
it
to
don't make
sense on this
dollars,
show,
it don't make sense, Matilda.
if we
All
had
the
to
I
time.
make sense on this show, it'd be a very short show.
But I'm just saying, you'd expect to see some sharp parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's just Joaquin Phoenix eating too many pies.
No, it's not. It's
In
Triple
one
G
sitting.
cosplaying as the Joker.
Watson, get him, Watson. He's hunting his dolls. It's Gray Man, no sense necessary.
What are you talking about, Roger? Get. I thought you were busy. I thought you couldn't stay, Roger. I hear Mrs. Roger calling. Roger, Mrs. Roger's calling. Run along now. Playtime's over.
Roger is in the chat. Roger is parroting what they say about Gray Man in the red light district. Not impressive.
Hey, as long as I'm paying the money, then
I love video games, so that's a good thing too. Never heard of that game. I might have to go check it out later.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
I've not heard of it. I only know it's a game.
I've heard of Injustice, the Arkham games, the Telltale's game as well of Batman, but not about this one.
Yeah.
Now that is an interestingly styled Batsy. I will give it a 9.
Oh,
Okie dokie.
for that rubbish.
Watson?
You know, Roger knows he's out of here. He's out of here. Get out of here, Roger. You no good bum.
He either leaves willingly or he gets thrown out.
I'm coming on your stream tomorrow night, Roger, on Bill's channel to say mean things about your comic books. Everyone knows Deathlock sucks. Boo, Deathlock sucks. Luther Manning. Bleh.
But how could he if he's half a robot?
He even got replaced by Deathlock, a different Deathlock, because he was so rubbish. Boo.
He did get replaced by a different one. That's true.
Yes, because Marvel and DC are known for replacing old characters with better versions.
Basically, it happens. It's a thing. So, Kyle, how are you enjoying your first round of cover slingers? Is it as awesomely amazing as you expected, or terrible and you wish you'd never bothered?
It's even more amazing than I expected, and I cannot wait to start getting the barbs in.
He regrets it already.
Yeah, you need to start channeling some Rick Mail, mate, and give it some. We've
We've got a 3-way tie.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Original theme and comic.
Oh shit! I'm not looking.
You're not looking,
Right,
Matilda. What are you bloody
one vote
doing?
for Mr. P.
God, what a judge! What a judge! She forgot what she was here for a minute. She's like started writing her will or whatever the hell she was doing. I don't know what's going on there. You're not buying bitcoins, are you, Matilda, or something like that? You're not like on these Bitcoin sites, like working out your cryptocurrency for the month. Come on, because we've got a contest to judge.
I don't even know what Bitcoin is.
Yeah, I think she's finishing hacking the rest of Mark's accounts.
Yeah. I think that's it. No more votes. That's free votes. So that's a point for wherever the free people were. Kyle, Bill, and Triple G. But looks it. All right, let's go back to the monster. I mean, the guy with the monster covers for the second round.
So next, we'll show another classic monster, a nice hairy beast, and it's not Grey Man. The Werewolf by Night. So another classic cover.
Hey, we've seen that cover. What week was it? For who?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Triple G showed this when he came on before.
I'm not sure this one before.
I'm sure he showed it
Mr. Metarog, I think.
About 3 weeks ago.
I think you showed this when you did transformations.
Yeah,
I didn't do transformations, mate. Nice try. Nice try.
And now Mr. G, someone else showed it.
I think it was Roger, actually, that you're saying that.
Metarog.
I think you may be right, yeah. Which is even worse, because that means that Pete is just like a replacement Metarog. He's just like a substitute Metarog now. He's like Metarog.
What it means, mate, is I don't watch the show when I'm not on it.
Exactly.
There you go.
Well, we all know that.
Yeah, here, ain't that was his first transformation, see? I think Mr. Werewolf's in love.
Yeah, I think
Mr. Werewolf, we have to tell G about this.
I think
Hey, how long does it take Roger to leave the chat, anyways?
Yeah.
Still
there you go. Yeah,
buttons, isn't he?
Roger was right. That was used first transformation. Yeah. Oh, he's still here. Here we go. Where was he? He was here, wasn't he?
I looked at chat
Yeah.
and I hit leave because
yeah, you got to watch out for that.
yeah.
Yeah, Werewolf
As
by
Greyman would say,
night.
that seems to be in pretty good nick.
Yeah, it's pretty good, Nick. I think
Yeah,
he should be
not
marked
bad.
down for showing comic books that I don't have. I think that's just mean and cruel, and it shouldn't be acceptable
Mr.
to
G,
show.
is that a facsimile or something?
No, it's
Real
it's
deal.
the real deal.
Showing comics I need that I don't have, but it's just that's not actually Werewolf by Night run though, is it? It's a Marvel Spotlight.
Marvel Spotlight. Yeah, it's
Oh,
his first
I'm not
appearance.
after that. I'm not after that. I'm just after the run. Marvel Werewolf by Night. I keep saying Werewolf by Lunchtime because that bloody Darren. Anyway. All right. Anyone got anything to say about that comic? It's all right, I suppose.
Yeah, it's okay.
I do
Not
like
the best
Werewolves.
Werewolf by Night cover, but
No.
it is a classic.
Yeah,
Yeah, for Transformation Week, it was great though. But
I think when we did Transformation Week, we were saying the third panel. I'm more bloody hairy than he is in that third panel.
Yeah.
Like,
Gray, you're furrier than he is in the fourth panel.
yeah, it's possible, mate. It's possible.
my hair's a mess. Yeah, right. Yeah, the other one had better art. This one is still nice, and it's a werewolf. I'm going to give that one a 9.
Very fair.
Okie dokie, 9. Okay, let's go to that old bum with the old comics.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah, there's a couple on the panel. Right?
Yeah,
This
guilty.
guy with a face for EC horror.
All right,
I'm just
speaking,
jealous Mr. Bill can model for them.
Exactly.
speaking of EC, nice segue, Gray Man. We have the new Two-Fisted Tales number 37. A beautiful John Severin. cover.
Two-fisted, eh?
Basically,
That was Gray Man's nickname in prison.
I was going to say
Hey,
Bill
if you
stole
set him up, I'm gonna knock him down.
Bill stole the Crypt Keeper's look.
In prison? That was his nickname in prison?
Yeah, because I had to beat
Where was
people
that
off.
his
Like
nickname?
when I say beat people off, I used to have to punch people like Bill when I was in prison.
That's
to
what
keep
I
them
meant,
off
yeah.
me. 'Cause I was such a handsome dog. They just
Hi,
couldn't-
Mr. Cal.
They
good to
wanted,
see
they
you.
wanted some of the hot action that they thought I would be giving, but no, I was punching people like Bill away. No, go away.
Two-fisted like a happy muppet.
Hey, I bought you fair and square for a pack of smokes, Gray Man.
Hang on.
And
Usually when a nation carries out genocide, it doesn't then glorify it by producing
Yeah, it does if it's America, mate. It does if it's
Usually,
America.
but not in this case.
Okay.
And we've got a wonderful date stamp.
Let me put you back on full screen.
I don't know if you can catch it. It's very slight. There it is.
Yeah, just a little. Was it January or so? You can't really tell
Yep.
from here. No, it was
January.
January. That's great. Cool.
Makes me wish I dragged out my underground comic of One-Fisted Tales.
Yeah.
What's that underground comic where it's all stump love or something? Is one called? There's one called Amputee Love. That's like.
There's
oh, no.
actually one called One-Fisted Tales.
Yeah.
It's got a
Is Robert Crumb involved at all with that?
pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Two-fisted sounds like it's a category in porn.
When it's Mark, it's one finger, one thumb tails.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matilda. Well, I have to say, Mark. I was going to say Pete again, but no, I've knocked Pete enough this year. I've got to say something to you. So.
Spread the love, Chris.
Spread the love,
Exactly.
exactly. Spread the love as Bill did in prison. That's correct.
Spread the love with the two fists.
That would spread the love. Oh, dear.
All right, that's a nice genocide that we say.
Exactly.
A war cover. The
Yep.
guns against the what's the Tamaraks? What do you call them?
Who? Tomahawks.
Yeah, tomahawks.
Yeah.
How many people died? Not a lot, but then again, that's throughout our whole history.
That's war,
we sure love
Matilda.
our fights
That's history.
and our wars.
Mm,
Yes, do not forget history.
mm.
All right, well, this history gets a 9.
Okay. So his story about history gets a 9. All right, then let's go for some more. No history this time. Let's go for some news. Some news-related cover.
Well, actually, it comes back to history, and I shuffled my.
I hope you have a comment there about the news article of starlets in bikinis.
How about
a lot.
kind of topical? War cover, guns.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Betsy.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
Lots of yellow.
And some gray glare too.
Yeah,
I cannot get rid of that glare no matter what.
No, it's a shame.
And there we go. That's good like that. That's
see the reflection of your phone, I think.
Yeah, and I can't make it go wrong.
Is that number 15?
Batman's
Yeah, that's number 15.
Number 15. Wow.
What's the date?
Wow.
That must be
I
an
thought
old.
Batman didn't use guns.
Yeah, that's right. He very rarely did, but
Early on he did, yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Very, very rarely.
Cover that one. That's
That is a very unpractical gun, though.
I'm not quite
You have
sure.
to sit down on your ass in the sand.
I'm not sure how it's
That's
fitting
the way
in
you shoot them.
with the news. Your prescribed theme of being like covered news items. Is that are you just talking about guns again?
Guns.
Wow.
Guns
I was
again.
I was holding back a big gun, holding that back on the golden. Because I saw the golden age come out.
Yeah.
I thought,
At a moment,
There's-
you might as well have just gone gun covers because like it's like I know. I suppose the news is kind of like, and all life in America is like kind of inundated with guns and infatuated with guns. So maybe that
Almost.
makes sense.
Yeah.
now, if I'd have dug out old photographs, I've got pictures of me sitting in a modern version of this, 50 caliber, and
Yeah.
you just squat behind it and open it up. So
Were you wearing the Robin costume at the same time?
Yeah.
they would have booted me out of the Marines for that one.
You might have been very popular in the Marines wearing that. You never know. Don't knock it till you try
Well,
it, mate.
you know.
You just never know.
I just
Fit
pointed
in
out.
You,
like a puppet.
yeah. You might have been
Batman
the
works
toast of
maybe a
Bravo
Royal
company.
Navy base in that
He
outfit.
wasn't a Batman movie in the news.
It's the
for
legs,
some
mate. They love the
reason.
legs.
Yeah, there was actually when the Dark Knight came out, there was actually a crazy guy walked
That's
into
right.
a theater and
Yeah.
opened up fire on that. I wasn't actually going to mention that with that one, but that's what came to mind when
Yeah.
I know.
I have
The new one that looks like shit.
Got a new film.
well, it kind of does. It
A lot of
wasn't
people say good
great.
things
but-
about it. I've not seen it yet. I've seen that so many films I've not seen or TV shows. Anyway, so
Anyway, can I just say that our Americans here are performing to stereotypes. So far, they've shown 4 comics, and all of them had guns in them.
Yeah, but
shocking.
mate, you're showing animal porn.
That was my absolute intention to show how ridiculous
I gotta get
it
some
is.
covers with
I'm
comments
not,
on
I'm
them.
not sure what I'd rather be, like American with guns or British with animal porn. I'm kind of torn now. I'm kind of torn. I mean, at least with animal porn, it's like, it's.
I have a huge
I don't know, maybe
grandfather
not.
clock
I
downstairs,
don't
and
know,
every
Mr.
hour
Brad,
on the
I don't
hour,
think bestiality's
the
approved.
bird
that
comes
much.
out with a gun and fires it out.
just to ward off anyone that might be thinking of coming in the house. Is that?
So it's a Magnum clock. Okay.
I need some Israeli stereotypes and bring a cover with that. I don't know, something with hummus. Maybe I could draw Sabra with hummus all over or something. Anyone ever watched the Zohan? Maybe I should do something from that.
You don't mess with the Zohan.
I've heard that phrase, but I've no idea what it's about. Is it a film?
Yeah,
Adam
with
Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Okay.
I actually watched that film.
It's kind of like Jean-Claude Van Damme meets Borat.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not my kind of thing, I don't suppose.
I think the Academy entertained giving that one an award.
Mm.
The Zohan?
Come on, Matilda, we'll get Will Smith to give you a slap. Come on, give us the score.
I'll slap him back.
Mm.
Well, actually, I have a Mercedes now. Just run over him. He can go fuck himself. What a sissy slap, too.
Learned it from
He hasn't
Greyman.
been training.
Yeah.
He should have taken out a glove. All right.
That kind of slap Bill thinks is foreplay.
Might be in some circles. All right, well, that's a good count. Besides the piss yellow, that's not a bad count.
that's a
That's
rough one.
hilarious. Batsy's sitting on his behind with the gun.
But that
Oh,
yellow
that's funny. At least that costume looks better than the new shit. Why did they cut it here? Just explain why. Why was this necessary? What's with the makeup? Why does Catwoman not look like Catwoman?
I think we're both angry right now, Matilda.
It's so long since I saw the cover material, I forgot what it even looked like. Can we get a score for it, please?
All right. I'll give that one. Yeah, despite the bit yellow, just because it looks like classic Batman, that one gets a 10.
No!
Okay, wow. 10 with a piss yellow cover. That's like, blimey. That's like a 20.
On my first show, Silver Knights equaled the score from my 5 rounds, I think.
Then let's go back to the underwater peril. Sorry.
Underwater peril. And we've got a lovely John Buscema cover here.
He's got a groin shot. Look at that.
Are you sure that's not underwater porn?
Groin shot of Tiger Shark is more about to do something to his backside by the looks of it.
Neighbor looks like he's aiming for his backside.
Look at German Shiza porn where he's about to drop one on Dorma.
We're back to two-fisted covers, aren't we?
Oh, God.
Yes, this is a two-fisted cover as well.
Yeah.
Namor's about to deliver the dreaded Rear Admiral.
You can even see Namor's little wings on his feet.
I think he's swimming in to salute his poop deck.
He wants that chocolate star, eh?
Oh, dear. That's a lovely cover, though. I've got to say, I like that. It was one of my always wanted to get, even though I'm not massively into Submariner. I kind of like Tiger Shark, and that cover is
this is a fantastic cover.
Who's the lady again?
Lady
Dorma.
Lady Dorma.
Yeah.
She becomes his wife.
Tiger Shark.
No, Namor.
How long? They weren't married for long then.
Why would she after she started going in that butt?
No, they got married in one issue and she got killed in the next.
Yeah, he's a bit. I wouldn't give a good score for Submariner, Matilda, because you see women die too quickly around him. Like he raided Marina from Iron for Flight, and she turned into a blinking alien, crazy monster. I mean,
no offense to Namor, does he look like a fun husband?
Great. Are we now judging comics on the more of the people?
We're judging them by you and your standards, mate. Now, to lose one wife could be considered like unfortunate. To lose two sounds like I don't know, carelessness.
He hasn't lost any at this stage, and she's not his wife even here.
Trying to paraphrase the important of being earnest there.
So is this topic shark porn? Yeah. Is that what we're going for here? Shark porn?
I think so. It's like fun with sharks. Dangerous fun with sharks. It's like if you can get away without being bitten, it's all good fun.
Right, I may have to adjust my next choice.
That's the thing with shark sex.
Browbeating him into changing his theme. Marvelous.
That's the thing with shark sex. It's all good fun until someone loses a leg.
They should ask Constantine. He's an expert by now.
Yeah. That's going to be his next comic. It's going to be Constantine and Blinking King Shark on a date.
Oh dear, I would buy that though, just to see. But no, that's a DC. Yeah, knowing them, it probably will be lame. Nothing good or interesting, unless they make it black flag label. Maybe then. But anyway, that's still a good-looking cover. That position is so intimidating. He's like lying there, and he looks like he's about to have a smasher, maybe.
Yeah.
And I love Namor's position there. He's going straight for that booty.
He is.
That's why his wives die, by the way. They can't take the round to compete.
We're on the second round, Wormy. Lucky I never invited you on this week because you're very tardy, mate. Very tardy.
Anyway, I'm giving that one a 10.
Nice. She's warming up to this shark porn, mate. You might be on to a winner,
Matilda.
You might be on to a winner there. She likes a bit of teeth. Something to sink her teeth into.
I will say King Shark and Constantine made me reconsider.
Right. Okay, then.
Love is love.
Based on the hit video game series, Sniper Elite Resistance. Maybe, maybe not. It's Sniper Elite Resistance. Look, based on the hit video game series by Rebellion Games. I'm guessing.
Yeah, they write the same shit about based on the best-selling book you never fucking heard of.
They're taking some liberty with that hit description, aren't they?
Yeah, I have no idea, mate. I've not played the game.
Lovely art on the cover. The lady with black hair looks good.
Yeah, exactly. It's the lovely art we're going by. There may be slightly cashing checks when it comes to like saying how good the film was, the game was, but yeah, I don't know. I have heard of Sniper Elite.
Everything.
I have heard of Sniper Elite, but there you go. This is news for America as well. Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
we should bring back some outfits from the old times.
Yeah, we're all going to wear suit and ties next week, Matilda, just to make you happy.
Has it got Americans with guns in it?
This one, I reckon it has, mate. I reckon it has.
Nope.
I don't know. It could be. I'm not sure what the nationality of the people in this comic book are because I've not read it.
Well, since they have guns, we'll nationalize it.
Yeah, this is for Bill and Carl. Carl.
They're honorary
Kyle.
Americans.
That's his
if
name.
They've got guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never bring anything for the Israelis, Mr. Graham. Offended.
Well.
Where's the hummus?
Quick, someone insert a joke here. That's not going to be too offensive. Quick. Let's not go there. You're right, Bill. You're right. Let's not go there.
Don't be a pussy, Mr. Gray. All right. Well, that is a nice cover.
Yeah.
A good composition too. I never heard of this game either, but they look good. 9.
Well.
Are you saying no in German?
Yeah, she is. 9. I will give it a 10. Schnell.
Yet.
9.
No.
I know what that was about. He brewed his own tea. I have no idea what that was for him. But he mentioned tea. For us Brits have to perk our ears up for it. Did somebody say tea?
Just a spot of it.
How do you get a Brit to leave? You say the tea's burning.
No, out of tea bags. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Remember that next time I get Brits visiting. Oh, I'm sorry, we're all out of tea bags.
Yeah.
Tiger shark teabag and Dorma.
Yeah, that tea bag took on a different meaning in prison for you, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember when
Pete and Mark don't use tea bags. They're too posh. They have a pot. They have a proper pot of tea, don't you, Pete?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
laps on shoe long.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Lemon.
You can't even say it, let alone blinky drink it.
We got 1 vote for Mr. G and 2 votes for Mr. Kyle.
I think you're more lap dance than lap song shoe song. Batman cover guy. His name's Kyle. It's Silver Knight.
Well,
Kyle.
you can only see jury vote now.
Yeah, I know, but he
names.
should have learned it by the first point. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, looks like a tie between Kyle and I.
Hey, did you get one?
No.
No, I think Kyle has won that one hands down. I believe. I could be wrong.
Well done, Kyle.
I seldom
They snuck out a big gun.
I'm so perfect, but I may be wrong. All right, then let's go to him. Him that should not be named.
Baron Voldemort.
Oh yeah, Pete. That's his name. Yeah, it wasn't that he shouldn't be named. I just couldn't forget his name because it was like.
Okie dokie. So this time we're going to go for another classic kind of monster. We're going to go for a nice zombie.
Voldemort.
So we've got Tales of the Zombie, Night of the Walking Dead.
Oh, Mr. Bill, you showed that one.
Oh, for the love of God.
That's not one of those.
No, you're allowed. You're allowed.
So we're going to go.
No, it's okay. I'm just saying.
Darkman's not a monster. I'll go back to zombie because Darkman's not a monster. He's just a guy who had his face burnt and he had to use.
We've got Tales of the Zombie, classic cover, first appearance of.
That's not one of those crappy
Simon
Vallejo covers, is it?
Garth. I don't think it's actually his first appearance. That's in a really old
Menace. It's a comic called
Menace. Yeah, I couldn't get a copy of that, unfortunately.
No,
the Thing from the Bog.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. That woman has great boobs.
I made a video. That's one of my Halloween videos.
Yeah.
But it was the reprint one. It was the reprint, not the original Menace. I haven't got that.
Really
Why
hard
are they
to get hold of
always
the
wearing
original.
the thin nightgowns?
Yeah,
Do
that
they
original
sleep in
Menace
a
is
chair?
expensive.
Yeah.
I bet it's a good story as well. It turns
A beautiful
it's like
cover.
his zombie master wants him to sort of like go and steal a girl, like to be his, and it turns out to be his daughter, and so he goes against his zombie like influence and kills the zombie master instead, kind of thing. Then goes back.
This is just totally going off piece, but this is an interesting one because it's in black and white, but then it's got splashes of green for some reason.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah,
That is
Interesting.
which is an interesting one.
I think the original was in colour though, isn't it? I think the original is that's the reprint.
Yeah.
It's just black and white reprint, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think so. Okay.
I'm not even going to bother to critique this because the judge has just said beautiful cover.
Yeah, it's kind of wasting your breath, isn't it? Yeah. It's a zombie, Matilda. You can't love zombies. Come on, you like a bit more meat on your men, surely. Just think the most necessary part of the man. If it's a zombie, it's going to fall off, and you got no time for that, surely.
Well, on the other hand, you don't have to feed him anything but brains. Saves a lot on cooking.
He'd starve at Greyman's house.
Yeah, exactly.
If he was in Mr. Gray's house, he'd starve.
Absolutely, of course he would. I wouldn't give him any brains. I'll keep it in my head.
No, there's nothing here.
Hey.
All right. Well, what can I say? Like I said about Mr. Ability Showdown, beautiful cover, great boobs, 10.
Thank you very much.
Bill's got great boobs. It must have been a week I wasn't here. I don't remember that one. All right, let's go to
the daughter on the cover has great boobs.
I almost went with 5 boobs books. I almost went down that road just to try and cheat it, but
not in your first week.
I shot it.
You'll regret that decision, Kyle.
Yeah. All right, then let's go to the guy with the great rack then. The great rack with the crappy comics.
We've got a poor British man because they won't allow him guns. That's the only way they can kill one another.
Axes.
Yep.
Oh my!
That's what Greyman does to anyone who rage unsubs him.
Yeah. You're joking.
Crime suspense stories.
Oh, how sinister!
Isn't it?
Yeah. He's about to chop himself a new hand.
Jolting tales of tension in the EC tradition. Okay.
Yeah, that's before the rule went in, right?
It is, yes.
What was the rule called again?
The Comics Code Authority.
Yeah, Comics Code Authority.
Mm-hmm.
At least the people on my comics are getting excited by living creatures. This guy, this guy is getting turned on by his axe.
Yeah, or the dead guy who can't say no anymore. It's like, oh dear.
That's a
natural feeling of bestiality.
Are we back to Bill in prison again for this cover? That's what's going on here. Is it back to Bill in
Mr.
prison?
Gray, can you make it bigger for a second?
What's that? Dead guys can't say no. That's your motto, isn't it, Bill?
That's right.
Wait, look.
What is that meant to
That's
be?
Mr. Bill.
Darren's
That's Mr. Bill.
misbehaving again, I suspect.
Okay. Yeah.
That is an attractive looking woman, I can tell you that much.
Looks like a guy from Little Britain dressed up as a woman to me. I couldn't quite tell, but Matt, whatever his name is.
Matt Lucas.
Matt Lucas. Look like Matt Lucas. Was it Matt Lucas? Right.
Those
okay,
earrings are terrible, Mr. Werewolf.
All seriousness aside, where the hell are we on this show? Whose turn is it to show a comic book? We're waiting for a note. We're judging that one. We're judging that one, aren't we? Matilda's going to give a score for that one after she's finished showing off whatever the heck she was showing off. There you go. We're going.
I was showing Mr. Werewolf's drag creation.
You're not supposed to be on bloody Instagram while you're doing this show, Matilda. You don't catch me looking at Facebook and like watching other YouTube video. You got to concentrate on this show.
I'm a woman. We like to multitask.
What do I pay you for? Honestly, what do I pay? Oh, no, I don't pay you. Actually, no, carry on. Good point. Good point. I thought Bill was going to pick up the tab. That's all the tens that you've given him. I thought he would have paid you.
I wrote an
IOU.
IOU.
You real more attractive, I failed.
That's true. You can't improve perfection, Darren. Thank you.
Gosh, yeah.
Now, that is a great psychotic cover. Just look at his eyes. I think he's just excited for lunch.
Probably.
That poor guy found him somewhere, killed him, and I was like, yeah.
That's what Gray Man looks like before Christmas dinner.
Anyways,
it's only 6 months to Christmas, by the way. 6 months today till Christmas.
There you go.
Yay.
That's true.
I gave it a 10. We can continue.
Oh, did you give it 10? I did,
Great.
I guess there was a score in there somewhere. All right, then, let's go back to, let's see what's in the news now.
Plastic surgery.
I'm going to get away from the guns for a minute and step into
plastic surgery, then.
an abortion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought it was plastic surgery.
Phineas abortion.
Phineas gets an abortion. Okay.
Who gets an abortion?
Phineas, some guy.
One of the Freak brothers.
I'm guessing that guy needs to be struck off. That doctor. I mean, I know it's like private medicine and all that out there, or maybe it's Medicare or something. I don't know. But I don't think that guy should be.
Oh, is that Lucky Luke?
No, it's called Phineas.
Phineas.
No,
from the
they're
Freak
down below.
brothers.
Oh, I don't know, Matilda.
I don't know what this one is.
Number 8. This is Alan Moore's first American work is in here.
All right.
I don't know what that is either.
You know, Alan Moore.
How is he gonna get an abortion if he's a dude? There's nothing there.
Alan Moore's like Gray Man, but with talent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, there is a gun on the cover as well, even with Underground Comics. But got topical with the abortion.
Man, at least his nose is gonna be smaller after this.
Yeah.
Rip off. Rip off like Buildy when he went to the barbers. Got ripped off.
Had to dig into the undergrounds at least once for these.
Okay.
I mean, that definitely has its own style for sure.
That is excellent. I love that comic. That's your double, triple subassault with Pike, and then you do a 10 for execution as well.
Well, thank you, sir.
Kyle's read that many a times with the puff pass philosophy, I suspect.
That isn't his nose. Oh, did he reattach his dick to his face?
I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about now. I had one beer and I've lost already. Yeah. So let's go to Jason.
After one, you're losing your touch, Mr. Gray.
Oh, I'm lacking concentration. What can I say?
All right. Now, I can't say I love that art style. It's definitely unique. It is underground. That is very well detailed, though. I'm gonna give that one a 9.
Okay. I couldn't really make it out that well. There's all the little panels on that screen, but anyway, let's go down to the depths of the ocean to see what perversity Mark is going to show us this time. Right. Electric eel dildos, octopus orgies. Come on, mate, hit us with it.
We're all wrong, right? Okay, so here we go, and everybody's going to love this one. There's going to be no complaints about animal cruelty. There's going to be no complaints about zoophilia. So here we go. It's Conan the Barbarian, number 186, and we can tell we're underwater because there's bubbles coming out of their mouths. Yeah. There's a damsel in distress with some nice boobies.
Are you sure that's not Bill's proctology exam?
The first or the last one?
And I'm delighted to tell you it's not a shark.
No, it's some kind of monster, isn't it? I think that should be on Pete's cover, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think you've stolen his cover there.
Yeah, well, only because Monsters covers about half of the entire.
Yeah, good point.
It doesn't fall into the category of Golden Age, though. So
not very creative on Pete's part. I'm with you on that one, Mark. Not like us. We actually tried with our cat.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Bill.
But try as you might, I think he came up short with this one. What do you think, Matilda?
Look at this.
How Conan covers out there.
You come up short on Conan.
Yeah. No, She's going, Mum. No, she's going,
I
Dad,
just feel
Dad,
like
pick me up
Conan's
that comic
been
book.
done to death.
Pick me up that comic book, Dad. Go and order it for me. Has Conan on it. Big muscles.
I think my dad knows how to order comics. I do that. Also, I can show him Conan. He's like, he's not gonna care. Finally, some Conan. I was like, no Conan this week.
Conan.
Disappointing. Last week we had no Conan.
I've made
Bill wasn't here. That's why. Bill and his Conan. There's no golden age Conan, so you won't be seeing him with Bill this week for a change.
I need to draw. Oh, Mr. Mark, I need to draw a cover with Constantine and King Shark and send it to you. Then you'll have another one for the collection.
That's a good
Underwater in Peril.
Mm-hmm.
Or underwater porn. Well, anyway, Conan, hot chick. He's about to kill whatever monster that is. 10.
Oh,
okay, okie dokie.
Blimey.
All right, then. Let's go. This is a game you would have heard of. This is a more well-known game. I've heard of this game, and it's a wraparound cover. It's Street Fighter.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
We've heard of that one.
That one I know. With Chun-Li, who never misses leg day.
Chun-Li and various other people.
Oh,
I have the two guys, the one in red and the one in white. I have keychains of them.
That green one's Pete at the back there. Which one's Bill? I don't know. That one in the middle there is Kyle.
The bald one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that one there is
You
Mark.
know, you're basically calling all of them the fit hunks, right?
Street Fighter. Fight. Round 1. Fatality. That's probably a different game. That's probably Mortal Kombat. You know, I don't really know, man. I hate these beat-em-up games. They just hurt my fingers.
Or translation, I can't. I'm not fast enough.
It's sort of okay, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's not very good. There's not a
one of the best games
the
ever. Great art. Look at that. Great.
Who's the artist on the green? It's not Scott Campbell, is it?
Muscly guys. Whoa, look at that, Matilda. Muscles. Muscles on his muscles. Whoa, manly man.
Scott Campbell? No, come on. Their legs aren't freakishly long.
I think it's
it's not eye germ because they actually have life behind the eyes.
I can see Lee, so it might be Jim Lee, or it could be the other Lee guy, whatever his name is. Jay Lee. It could be Jay Lee, it could be Jim Lee.
Doesn't look like Jay Lee.
No. I don't know. He just says on the cover there, Xiao, Chung, and Lee.
When Arjun draws men, although when Arjun draws covers with men, they do actually look alive. For some reason, all his women look dead behind the eyes.
This is basically the queue at Bill's cell when he was in prison last time. They were all just, hey! I gave him a pack of cigarettes. It's my turn.
Alvin Lee is the cover artist.
Who? Right. Alvin Lee. Okay.
Who?
I thought he was one of the chipmunks.
Yeah. Well, judging by that art, he might be. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Matilda's disappeared. Matilda just vanished.
Well, that book made her do it. Yeah.
She's back. She's gone off to buy it. She's like, yeah.
If he's mailed it into that extent, I don't want to be on the show.
I wish that queue was outside my cell, she said. Right. That's the right one, isn't it?
I'm sorry, though. My internet's shit and make everything stop. No.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Pete was up there. That's right.
Mr. G's first.
Okay, Matilda. That's a 10,
yeah? That's a good one. You got all the characters.
Yeah.
You got all the characters. That's very good. 10.
It's got big muscles. Yeah. Yeah.
And not the muscle, just the whole composition. All of them together sitting there. I like that.
Piffle. Stop with your piffle, Bill. You know this was a 10, at least. Right. Jury, vote now, please.
I will say some of the muscles are a bit exaggerated.
Yeah, well, that's comic books. Comic books and video
games. That's ridiculous. If it's not lifelike, I don't want it on my comic.
Yeah.
All right, 1 vote for Mr. G.
Triple G, have you given
1 vote
Rayman
for Mr. Mark.
Yeah, I don't have a single jury vote today.
Can't work out why.
I don't think so.
Nobody wants to vote this
It's
week.
because they
One
only
vote
wanted to
for
vote for
Mr.
me on the
Bill.
Love Week. They just wanted to vote for me on Love Week because they love me so much. That's all
Yeah.
it
Well, if
was.
I was voting, I'd vote for Kyle.
Yeah.
So would I.
I'm not that keen on that cover, to be honest. It's like I like the fact it's got a few different images on it, but it's not like your old Silver Age DC superheroes. It's still kind of like wishy-washy images for me.
One of the few comics I have that talks about abortion, so I had to.
Yeah, I suppose there's many of them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Right, has everyone voted? We've got Triple G, Mark, and Bill.
We
So it's like
got a 3-way tie.
Three-way tie again. Wow, this is like one of the again the lowest view count ever. we might as well not bother inviting anybody in. We might as well just do it in the blinking back room in the StreamYard.
In Weatherspoon.
Yeah. All right then, it's
come
round
on, Mr.
4.
Gray. Everyone's just probably busy today.
It's round 4. Oh, bag of chips. I do love a bag of chips. Cheers, mate. Right, talking of a bag of chips. That made no sense. I don't know why.
That sounds good.
I don't know.
Right then, okay. So we'll
I know.
go for another
So
classic monster.
can I change that? Talking of potatoes. There you go. That's more like it.
Oh, that wasn't nice.
So classic monsters. We've got them all on the cover here. We've got a bit of Morbius, Man
What,
Thing,
again?
Yay!
Werewolf, and we've got Ghost Rider. So we've got the
I
Legion of
actually,
Monsters.
is there a trade for this series? Because I do want to read it.
It's
Yeah,
only a
yeah.
one-off. Is there a trade though? It's only a one-off
Legion of
comic,
Monsters
wasn't
has been
it?
on for a while, I think, haven't it?
What, a trade?
I think there's. I'm sure I've seen an omnibus of Marvel Monsters, and it's got this in it.
Okay.
Oh,
one of the
I
stories.
gotta find that. I want to read this.
That's
I
literally a
know
one-part story,
Marvel's
isn't
gonna
it?
make a series
Yeah.
about this, which is gonna suck.
But then there's been a few iterations of this kind of team up.
Yeah. I actually
wasn't
got
me.
given. I got given that comic. It's in the worst state. It's literally got a tear halfway across the whole
Well,
comic.
yeah, I'm just getting this one out, and I haven't had it out for ages, and it's got a massive bloody tear on the back, which I haven't
Oh,
noticed.
that's
That's a
tiny.
bit of
That's tiny compared to the tear
Oh.
that my comic's got.
Still, nice book.
Yeah, cool. It's a pretty decent cover.
Wish
Quite
it wasn't
nice.
beat up like that, Matilda.
Yeah.
We'll have to take that into account.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah,
shame.
you know me, Mr. Bill. I don't care as long as I can read it.
We don't care. Not a very good read, but I'm with you on that.
Yeah. He's got a beaten up back door on that comic book, like he has on
Yeah.
himself, I'm sure.
They beat
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one up
Well, at
on
least in,
what the heck is
So,
that?
Pete, why are those 4 together? What is the logic of those 4 being
It's a
together?
very weird logic comic, that one. I can't
They're all monsters, and they're all from Marvel, Mark, I believe.
now, don't think about it too much, Mr. Mark.
Well,
I've read
That's
it.
the Marvel. That's the Marvel strategy for the movies. Don't think about it.
Some
think
baby
they were
lands,
trying
but
to
it is.
see if they could form some bronze
Yeah.
or
They all
team.
went to the Marvel offices to pick up their paychecks. And
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think there was some alien lands and it kind of summons
Yeah.
them there somehow. I can't
Fighting
remember
alien,
now.
don't they? A long time since I've read it, to be
Well,
honest.
Yeah.
It's not a good story, I have to be honest.
No, not the greatest story.
Nah, I give it a try. I do like some monsters. Can we all just
Okay.
take a moment to thank Sony for making the Morbius movie really shit, so his comic prices aren't going up? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Has anyone watched that movie?
And-
I've watched it myself, yeah.
And
Yeah.
falling for morbid. It's morbid time.
Was it any
I
good?
honestly thought that's something Sony put in. It looked
It
like
wasn't
shit,
horrible.
and it had no
Yeah.
plot.
It wasn't horrible. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
It was kind of, you know when they did Ghost Rider a few years back, it was kind of that level of,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think people just like to slag things off for the sake of it, to be honest. I mean,
I
they like
thought it was
to.
all right.
Yeah.
I
I
gauge
don't know. I thought it looked like shit.
my movies.
Matilda,
by
you
how
don't
the
even
kids
like
react.
films. Like, literally, any film that anyone ever mentions to you, you think it looks like shit. You know what I mean? So we're not going to
Well,
take
maybe
your
the Marvel
freaking. I'm
ones.
not going to take your, like, thoughts on a film ever, you'll be the last person I will go to like ask what a film looks like.
That's why I don't make movie reviews.
Yeah. You should do. You just make one video. All you got to do is make one main video.
You know why I'm pissed off? Yeah, but why I'm pissed off? Because the comic prices rise and I can't even get a fucking reader's copy.
Yeah.
Because I'm Marvel and there's stupid fucking movies and fucking TV series.
You have a right to your opinion,
Anyway.
Matilda. Don't let Gray Man slag off on you like that.
Oh, hi, Mr. Dave. Well, anyway, I do love the combination of these guys, though. Yeah, I mean, what they would do together is weird, but I mean, have you seen Marvel stuff sometimes? Anyway, 10.
Well, thank you.
All right, then. Let's go to the other marveling monster. Bill.
All right.
Bill is
We
also
have-
on Instagram as well.
We have Valor, number 3.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, no, they spelled it
Oh,
wrong.
speaking of funny hats,
You do know there's a U in Valor. Oh, well, they really messed it up there, didn't they? It's shocking.
No, you missed
Shocking how they can't spell properly. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, gosh.
There's literally
no
link to any of these comics, is there?
If you take it back to the shop, mate, maybe they'll give you a proper replacement one, the one that's not got an error on the cover like that.
Bill, there's literally no link to any of these comics other than they're old. Is that right?
Yeah, the
Golden
Golden
Age.
Age.
Golden Age goodness.
Hmm.
And in pretty good nick, I might
Pretty
add.
good
Yeah.
nick.
Pretty good nick.
Joe Orlando
is
cover.
he fighting the Mayans?
Who knows?
Yes. That is a Mayan temple in the
Now,
background.
is he fighting the Mayans?
Yes,
Yeah,
that is a
think
Mayan
so.
temple in the background. He's a conquistador.
I love his puffy pants.
Yeah.
He got it from some pirates.
Yeah. That's like Bill's nappy, then Puffy.
Yeah.
It's like Bill's adult diaper that he's probably wearing as we speak.
Mayan is apparently what they're making 7 movies, so
Yeah.
Valor sounds like an American condom, doesn't it? They've
Yeah. Right.
I
Spartan.
mean,
They call
it
Spartan
would
then.
go good with Viagra, maybe.
Trojan.
Valor and Viagra.
Trojan, that's it. Trojan, yeah.
No, do it with nice eyes, mate.
Like that. That's the advertisement.
was that you, Triple G, who knew the name of the American condom?
Yeah.
That's from watching like Porky's as a kid or something like that. Probably, I've definitely heard it on some program.
Weird signs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Valor. It makes me think of a surname, someone called Valor.
Yeah.
Well,
He
there's
was
a-
a superhero, wasn't he?
there is a
Valor?
Monel was also called Valor at one point. Right,
Maybe.
Matilda.
Anyway. I like their Stakian outfits. They're gonna, when they kill him, they'll take his heart, sacrifice it to their gods.
That's right.
Anyway, that is cool. His outfit's hilarious, though. But still, 10.
Puffy pants. All right, then, from puffy pants to no pants.
It takes a man with balls
I
to
have
fight
no
with
pants
like
on.
that.
Hold on, let me stand. Nope, not gonna stand up.
No,
Not gonna stand up.
me.
Not
Okay.
again.
But we got the gun, but we got the pre-code horror and the zombie.
All right, come on. What is in the news that's got zombies
The
aren't in the
guns.
news, surely?
The guns.
Oh, man.
It's
Well, I
all
mean, half
about
of
the
humanity
gun.
are like zombies with their iPhones nowadays.
Unless it's a
so-
zombie apocalypse, that can't be a news story. Blimey.
It's all about America and the
You
guns.
Hey,
should have
that-
just made it
wait
about
a minute.
guns.
That zombie has Pete's haircut.
I don't know. I think
I wish I had that hair.
Yeah.
He
I don't
looks
know.
like an old time monk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me or the zombie?
Yeah.
No, the zombie. It looks like one of those monks in the Zorro film, you know?
Yeah.
He's got
Which one I mean?
Pete's hair and Bill's smile.
I don't know. I think this is pretty topical.
Greyman's aroma.
Zombies and guns. Nothing more American than zombies and guns.
How does he smell? He can't. He's got no nose.
Don't worry. They can still
Unfortunately,
smell
everyone else can.
The Walking Dead and a pistol. You know, this is
Okay.
70 years old.
I'm not feeling your theme, Carl. I gotta say, it seems very erratic. It seems like a very erratic theme to me, mate. So, I don't know. We'll forgive you.
Guns and abortion.
Kind of like Greyman's affection. This theme feels a little bit forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the abortion one, but
Guns and abortion, 2 items on Bill's weekly itinerary or something. Make your own jokes.
Prior cuts.
Granted,
I love the zombie though. It looks like an old time.
I can go for somebody obvious.
The
I
face
mean,
smells
of course, I
decay
could
off of
have
it.
Dave boobs
That
up
looks
here.
good.
Yes.
Oh, we had 2 people talking about it, so I couldn't understand either of them.
Like to add to Dave Stevens, I went straight up real pistols and zombies.
Oh, hold on. Let's put you back on the screen, mate. You've shown another comic.
I
Was that
opted
another gun?
Dave
It's very
Stevens.
blurry for me.
Okay.
Boop.
Hello,
Oh, then.
ladies.
Let's get the score on your actual comic, though. You can't change your comic in mid, you know.
No, I opted away from the movies and the laser gun.
I love it. I love the old look and everything. So I'm going to give it a 10.
No.
Yeah.
There's enough boobies on this stream with Bill.
I didn't go for cheap. I went for guns. So
have you ever had a first timer win the show?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we did.
Should be banned.
one time in and I'm banned. All right, there we go.
So my thanks to Werewolf by Lunchtime, who's obviously got ESP, because on my cover we have Robin Hood.
Oh yeah.
Where the hell are they jumping from?
No, I think they're in the water.
They're
In the water, you can see bubbles.
Oh,
Parachuting cover.
sorry.
It's a parachuting cover, isn't it?
So there they are underwater. They're obviously swimming in a moat or something, and somebody is firing arrows at them. Underwater peril. Brave and bold. Number 14.
I didn't know during the Robin Hood era there were cone bras.
Very pert.
Okay.
Yep.
It's definitely underwater.
Nice
I'm
art.
not sure how good the penetration through water that arrows would have. I think they'd probably stop dead when they hit the water surface.
If they've got a reasonable amount of propulsion.
Yeah. I know bullet stopping power of water is pretty good apparently from what I've seen on Mythbusters and that. But okay.
But that was on TV. They lie on TV.
It's still quite cool cover though. It does kind of look like they're falling from the sky though, actually than rather than going in the water, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does look. Yeah.
It doesn't look watery.
Yeah, but they are underwater. That's what the little bubbles are. You see, you don't get
No,
those bubbles.
That's why we know it's underwater. But I think
You can see there's a child on the ground blowing
think it
those
should not-
bubbles.
I
And
think
that
you should
goes
knock
up in the
points
air.
off for the peril being Maid Marian farting underwater. Personally, I think that's not really peril, is it? You know. Well, who
Well,
knows?
they have the
Well, it
arrows
depends
and
on what she's
presumably
eaten
men
prior.
on top.
Exactly. Depends on what she had for lunch. Yeah.
And I should get extra points because this could be in Bill's category as well.
What's the
Right.
story called? The Queef and the Quiver?
Yeah.
What year is that, Mark?
I'm getting flashbacks to
1957.
Ghostbusters 2016.
That's Silver
now.
Age, sir.
Thanks for
What?
that, Mr. Kyle.
57. What issue is it? What number is it?
Number 14, 57.
Number 14.
I thought Silver Age started about 60, 61.
October of '56. When
Okay.
Showcase 4
Okay.
came out.
I just imagine Robin Hood being blonde.
I don't care what's as long as they're good.
Well,
What am I in for?
Hey,
What's going on
Give
here?
that, please.
You
Pete
mentioned
said that's a
blonde.
7
I don't
over
know.
there.
but that's Ginger.
Yeah, I know. I was being kind. Strawberry blonde.
Greg, quit showing you, Peter.
I should get a blonde wig then.
Strawberry blonde. His mum probably told him so he wouldn't get bullied at school. Oh, Pete, you're strawberry blonde, not ginger. You go to school now. But Mum, I don't want to.
Well, back to the cover. That is very nice. Yeah, at first glance, it's not clear they're underwater, but they're probably in the lake or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're in a
The
moat.
water there isn't
I reckon
all
it is a
blue.
moat.
I reckon they're in a moat, Matilda.
Yeah,
Do you remember moats around castles?
Tough to tell.
And hey, at least we don't have mating with sea creatures, so it's
Yeah, that makes a change.
Much as he tried, he couldn't find another one.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Good fashion choice.
They're going to find a lady at a lake.
I like their
and spend a while.
outfits. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It might
makes
help
it
Maid
pretty
Marian
small.
dry off
Anyway,
later.
Well, anyway, I'll give Maid Marian a 10 for her cone bra.
Oh,
Okay. There you go.
what
Right
a
then, this-
scam
Well
Mark is
done,
running
today.
today.
Keeping the bazingas up even in water.
Okay, Ubisoft games, Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh, I know that game.
They made a movie
Oh
too,
dear,
didn't
that
they?
is an unfortunate cover.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's just not a good cover.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Good game, but
I mean,
poor cover.
Cleopatra's boobs are on point, I guess.
They're perfectly good cover. What are you talking about, guys? Look, just because it hasn't got sharks being shagged on it, guys. I know what you. It hasn't got any prison sex, one-way prison sex on it, which Bill's favourite, or it hasn't got any shark sex, which is Mark's favourite, or any like whatever the hell guns and abortion that Carl's been showing. Just accept this is an awesome cover.
Where's the shark shagging? That's what I tuned in for.
Exactly.
It's just the body's fine, but the faces are mad.
It's all octopus orgies on Mark's comics.
An underwater shark shagging
What are they
wagon.
doing?
Yeah.
What are they doing precisely?
Oh,
being
Jesus,
assassins.
that lady's
It's
story
hard
is
to
bigger
tell. I
than
guess to
mine.
be
I
an
didn't think that
assassin,
was
you jump
possible.
in the air.
Yeah, that's
And,
basically it. Basically, they're assassins doing a TikTok video. That's what they
Yeah,
are. They're like,
yeah.
ooh, assassins! Look at us, we're assassins! And like the panel who are all asses apart from me, these are assassins.
Just sad, really, isn't it?
It
You
is,
are.
isn't it?
You are very sad, Pete. I agree.
It's more piteous than anything.
It is.
isn't it?
It
Mm.
It's upsetting to watch sometimes, isn't it?
Hey, it's a harder theme than bloody well monsters, mate. So you just
Yeah.
don't even go there. Anyway,
What is your
Matilda's
theme again? Oh, video. Yeah.
video
Yeah.
games, mate. Video
Exactly.
games. Everyone a video game.
Peter's just gone. Matilda likes monsters. I'm going to do monsters.
Yeah, that's basically it.
I could
I
have
think
just
Gray Man's theme today was regret.
Yeah.
My theme was I was opening up a box of comics and they had 5 video game related comic books in it, and I will now do for a cover Slingers choice one day.
That'll do.
Mr.
That
Gray
sums
is
up your
my
effort.
never
Absolutely,
win.
absolutely.
Yep.
That'll do. Minimum effort. Yeah.
Just open up the nearest box and pick out 5 monster covers, mate.
It's his own bloody show and he can't be
These
asked. Fair enough.
covers, I prepared these covers about 6 weeks ago when I opened up the box. So, these have been sitting around in a pile waiting for another Slinger's Choice to come up.
I would have just slung them. Matilda's that Borges on her phone.
Yes. That's what Gray Man's
I'm
covers
waiting
do.
for Mr. Gray to stop talking.
I think
No, you ain't got. Pete was the one who was talking. How can you wait for me to stop talking? Pete was the one who wouldn't stop gabbing. Bloody hell. Come on, woman. Give it a score.
I mean, Mr. Gray, that's why you win every week. All the effort you put in.
Exactly.
Look, it
Get him.
works.
Get him.
It's a
Matilda.
theme. No one says you've got to blinking climb over Everest to get the bloody comic books. If the comics come up, they come up.
Okay. Now, the cover is fine. The faces, however, are unfortunate.
Yeah, they're bad.
yeah.
Yeah, they're very good.
They're cringy. Yeah.
It just ruins it because the bodies look good. The
Yeah.
background's nice, but the
There is
Oh, that's
something wrong with the
the
faces,
one.
Matilda.
So
I
has
don't know
the
what
entire
I don't know
cover,
what
really.
Yes.
You've listened to these books. There's nothing wrong with that face. What are you talking about? As a person
Yeah,
normal blinking.
There's a lot wrong with
character
that
Yeah,
face.
really.
There isn't.
poor art.
There's something wrong with it.
Actually, now you've shown it again, it's even
Making
worse.
that-
Where's the second
Making
time?
that
That's
crap
right.
again, Matilda, is basically what it is. You listen
I-
to
Yeah,
these
anyway,
bozos.
I say these women need plastic surgery, and that gets an 8.
Yeah.
Eight.
Blimey.
Very fair.
Very
Matilda.
fair.
Very generous.
Okay. Jury, it's time for you to vote.
Ugh. Those faces.
Yeah,
Shit,
stop
I thought
showing
my
those
forehead
names.
was huge.
Fish fingers. Are those like fish sticks, Darren? Is that what we would call fish sticks?
Stop cooking while you watch things, for fuck's sakes, Mr. Werewolf.
We know fish don't have fingers, but there you go. We call them fish fingers.
Okay.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. It's a good point.
I don't know. Why
I
would you
mean,
call them fish?
maybe like if you slice a fin.
I had fish
you
finger
take a
sandwiches
thin
for dinner
slice.
today, for lunch, rather, should I say.
Very fishy.
Mm.
There's the blime. The blimey.
The blimey.
All right, one vote for Mr.
It's got a
G,
Y on the end of it,
another vote for Mr.
Wormy.
G.
It's got a Y on the end of it, like Wormy has. Got to remember that, mate.
Okay, we got a tie between Mr. G and Mr. Kyle so far.
Criminal.
That's all the votes. Okie dokie.
All right, one for Mr. G and one for Mr. Kyle.
Well, then it's the
Criminal,
final
so.
round. Right, let's go to that lazy bugger who picked out some monster
Prepare
covers.
your fish fingers.
Okie dokie. So we'll round up with monster covers with the king of monsters himself. That is good old Godzilla.
You showed that one yourself on this.
I did not. Bollocks,
You
did
bloody well have shown Godzilla because we all said it was
Bollocks.
crap and you cried. I remember it well. You were sulking for the rest of the show and you didn't say anything else. I remember it. You went, "Oh, I can't not be mean to Godzilla. I like Godzilla.
Good old
You're
Godzilla.
losing, so you're starting to be unkind. It's sad to
I
watch.
know. It's a sad. It is.
He's come unhinged, hasn't he?
I apologize, my friend.
Pete, have you got a Godzilla toy?
Actually, I don't, Mark.
Have you not?
Nah, but now you've said it, I have to get one, don't I?
Let's talk about sex toys.
Unless
You've
they
got a
haven't,
Godzilla sex
unless
toy.
they haven't released.
No, there's some very good NECA ones. I've just never
I'm
picked
just
one.
about to say. I'm surprised.
Pete,
there's
you've got a
the
Godzilla butt plug,
vibrator.
don't you?
Yeah.
I've got a butt plug. I've got a
Yeah. He's got Godzilla King of the Butt Plugs. He's got one of them, but
It's surprisingly smooth, I have to be honest.
is it? You think it'll be reached or something? Has he got an atomic power core or something like that?
Dirty birds.
Not the way I lather it up, Gray. Yeah. You're a filth, you lot, honestly.
Funny.
Anyway, enough about butt plugs. Has anyone got anything to say about that comic book?
I thought that's what we were talking about was that comic book.
It's true. It might as well. It's only worth being shoved up your bum. Really, it's not really worth much as a comic
I
book.
need every advantage I can on Pete if I'm going to win this today.
It kind of came out of someone's butt, and like it looks like she should go back there.
It's not.
Jill was absolutely disgusted with that comic. She didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
Stuck again.
We got you.
My internet, I think, is stuck. So
Matilda is
I hear every other
searching.
word.
Matilda, stop searching for Godzilla butt plugs. We were only joking about that. You're going to get some bad sites if you start searching for that.
I wasn't joking.
I mean, there is a Hulk sex toy actually, so wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I saw it on Mark's channel.
Hulk smash.
Indeed, Hulk smash and ladies lose their pelvis.
Yeah, don't make Hulk vibrator angry. You wouldn't like it when it's angry. That's probably one of the settings. There's like Bruce Banner and angry. There's the two settings that you can go to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, King God. Godzilla is the king of monsters. I've read a graphic novel about it, so he's cool. Doesn't say much though, but still, most monsters don't.
Yeah.
Still, very cool. 10.
Oh, come on, Matilda.
Blimey.
Visa agrees with me.
Blimey without a
what?
what? That's how angry it makes me.
Core blimey. That's not just a blimey, it's a core blimey. That one is, Bill. It's even worse than blimey, mate. It's like...
All right. We've got a wonderful issue of War Battles number 7 with beautiful Lee Elias cover art.
More guns. You're obsessed.
It's a bit yellow, isn't it? It's a bit yellow. There's a bit of yellow going on there.
Okay. They're on top of a hill. Got it.
Are they blowing up a train or what?
Yeah, I think
They
so.
are,
Train,
Yeah.
Rather than pulling the train in prison, like
They
Bill
heard the
used to,
train
he's
was
flying
filled
up
with
a train.
shark porn producers. So they want to light it up. We won't have that rubbish around here anymore.
Yeah, there's more than a train full of those, mate.
The smoke of
obviously
battle.
that'd be a
I'm pretty sure it's a whole Empire State Building full of those.
Their species erotica murder porn. A little bit of everything.
Good point. Who crowned Godzilla king anyway? King Kong is king. Good point, Matilda. You might want to take a couple of points of that last comic now.
King Kong is a giant ass monkey.
Well, I think his ass is normally. I think his ass is commensurate with the rest of his body.
It's
to be honest.
proportional.
Yeah, exactly. Proportionate. Yeah. All right, Matilda.
I'll let you have the authority on that, Mr. Gray. If you say so.
You're probably better. I am older and wiser after all.
Definitely.
Apparently you've been expecting
you're not
his
wise.
butt, too.
You're not wise on these things.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I don't look at King Kong's ass too much.
Fear not, you are young, but you will learn.
I hope not. In that department. All right. That's at first I can understand what his old degree, but again now they're sitting on top of a hill and have the same gun Batman had a few rounds ago. The soldiers on top of a hill. That is a great ass explosion there.
Isn't it?
An ass explosion? Is that King Kong after a burrito?
No, that's like Greyman after Taco Bell.
Still, that was a great train explosion there. Very deadly. 10.
Okay, 10 for that train wreck of a cover. A bloody train wreck of a cover that Bill was just shown there. Okay, it's time to go to Kyle for his last comic for this show.
Kind of going with 1.5 years simply because I brought this out because I have an advanced copy of this old
Ooh,
but not really using this one as is the original because we lots of guns, lots of
violence. Saxon violence.
Saxon violence.
Yeah.
Lots of boobies. It's an embossed cover, so the boobies actually come right on.
Oh my
Kyle
God.
knows he's felt them about 100 or 200 times.
Well, see, I've got multiple copies because my
I bet you do.
all flat over the titties here. So
one for each hand.
It's one of those
that woman on the left, I bet Bill's had a business transaction with a woman like that a few times. I've been a naughty boy.
But yeah, why not?
Yep, that's exactly how Greyman wants you to whip him.
I mean, that's a smashing cover.
George Perez too. I actually had this out as part of the tribute I was going to shoot.
May you rest in peace.
That Perez cover, is it?
That's the whole thing's Perez.
Really? Okay.
Wow. The whole thing.
And that's the pre-art thing you're showing there, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the preview, the advanced distributor's copy here.
Cool.
Hard to knock that one.
Oh, I'll find a way.
Hard to knock them knockers.
Yeah.
She really whip it into shape with that one.
If you don't like it once, let's do it twice.
That's what Greyman says.
Dead bodies.
Well, you know, I've got the stamina.
Like his tagline, if you will.
I've got the stamina. I might as well go for it, mate. Anyway, after that double dose of Saxon violence, Matilda, what are you going to give it as a score?
Really, Mr. Gray, you seem sleepy after a beer.
Hey, I'm just charging me batteries, mate. Charging me batteries.
Well, that lady will charge your batteries for sure. That is smashing. 10.
Give me 16 hours sleep. I'll be raring to go.
Yeah, exactly.
You sure not 17?
A power nap.
You know, 17 would probably be better. Anyway, so over to the Sub Machina.
Okay, so I've already worked out I've lost this week. So I
think I've lost 2.
Yeah, I think you and me, Gray, we've, the problem is Triple G doesn't speak like an Englishman and Matilda's confused. And she scores him like he's an American. Okay. So I'm just going to throw myself into the lion's den.
I'll say what you say more sometimes than what Mr. G says.
Yeah. No, even Mr. G doesn't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Mr. G has to look himself up in the dictionary to work out what he's talking about.
It's not really a language I use, to be honest.
Okay, so here is my final underwater peril cover. It's fantastic. It's Miss Marvel.
Yay! Actually good, Miss Marvel.
War Beneath the Waves. And yes, there is a tiger, guys. The tiger shark is on the cover just over here.
Oh, yeah. I see him.
And
take a good look, gentlemen. She doesn't look anywhere this hot nowadays.
Squidward.
No, look at those perky boobs, Matilda. That is proper Miss Marvel.
Yeah, well, look at her, well, boys. She's
look at them buoyancy aids she's got there.
The
that stop her from drowning.
Look at that.
Wait, who's in the background? Tiger Shark?
Yeah.
Tiger Shark in the background, yeah.
He's the villain, right? He's a villain?
Yeah, he's the guy who was lording it over Lady Dawn.
Yeah, he was one in the earlier cover.
Now he's coming up to poop on Miss Marvel.
Yeah, he's a bit reticent to come on the cover now after the butt punch that he got from Namor on the last one. He's like, I'm going to hang back a bit, make sure Namor's not sneaking up on me.
Gotta get a donkey. Gotta get a donkey punch from Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what a donkey punch is, don't look it up.
I know. Yeah. I've even seen the movie. Anyway.
Octopussy.
Not like Bill who's got the T-shirt as well. You know what I mean?
Hey, after the dickie you got from Namor, I can understand him. He's in the water.
I'm hanging back.
A bit. He's waiting to see whether the octopus is going to be winning.
That was the first. That was the first iteration of Squid Games, I believe.
Yeah. Did everyone watch this week's episode of The Boys? Because that's kind of there's a bit of a throwback to that, maybe, but I don't know.
Squidward sponge porn.
Somebody has their first cameo appearance in this. Does anybody know?
Mystique.
Yes. Well done.
And who does she appear as?
Mystique appeared in that one.
Mystique's her first ever appearance. It's a little cameo appearance.
She appears as Nick Fury.
Okay.
Well, that's a bit confusing.
And if you want the background,
she's a shapeshifter.
Watch the retrospective that Roger and I did on Miss Marvel.
No, we don't waste our time with that nonsense.
Yeah, I just
the boys, it's
very nicely segued in there, Bill. Well done. Very good.
We're not promoting your rubbish on this show.
Link in description.
The Boys is based on the comic, right? The Boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but I have seen it around.
Tremendous.
I will read it. Not bothering with the TV shows.
No, you should, Matilda. The TV
They're
shows
very
are
different.
Really
very, very different.
I can't be fucked to sit down and watch something.
I just read the whole Boys series again in the last 3 days. I went through the whole series online and read it all again.
Yeah, I was very worried. There's a character called the Termite who enters people's bodies through their private parts. And I did watch a YouTube video where Triple G talked about this for about half an hour.
Yeah. Wasn't he like, oh man, if only that was real? I'm sure that was. He's like looking. I remember he was looking wistfully into the middle ground. Like, oh man, just imagine. And there's like little heart background, like flashback music going on. Anyway,
that was one of the. From what I understand, that was the plan for Thanos.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give this a 10. Let's move on from the Ant-Bot.
It wouldn't have worked against Thanos because Thanos has got invulnerability and they would have just been crushed inside and he would have just bled out of him. Anyway.
What a terrible way to die. Up Thanos' rectum.
Crushed in someone's rectum. Ouch. That reminds Bill of prison all over again. Okay then, my last comic book. This is not actually a video game, but this is like a homage kind of video game.
Oh boy.
It's a comic called Smosh.
It's the fifth one in the row, wasn't it? And it wasn't about a video game.
No, it's some guys dressed up as video game characters.
That's the two dudes.
Mario and Luigi. Channel. They're dressed up as Mario and Luigi. So it's still video game.
I don't think they have a channel anymore, or they're not on their own channel anymore.
I need to send you my copy of Blitz.
YouTubers.
Yeah. Is that Donkey Kong homage?
Okay. Homage.
It's got Mario on it.
This is a fromage cover. It's very cheesy.
Their faces are worse than the ones
as
on
is the cover holder.
Assassin's Creed.
Anyway,
I
so
take
you
back
get
the
the gist.
Assassin's Creed was better than this. Jesus.
Yeah, wasn't it? That's really bad art, isn't it, Matilda?
Nah, just the faces. The art's fine, actually.
Well,
it's
let's leave
It's comic, Matilda.
How
It's
long
comic
is the-
faces.
How
It's
long
comic
is the green
faces, not
guy's
supposed to be
leg?
photorealistic faces, Matilda.
Yeah, but their boobs
It's a
aren't.
comic.
Green guy's
It's a
leg.
comic style cartoony cover, like a. So HP, you saying?
Mario's got a lazy eye. If you
Yeah.
look real carefully, you can see that.
Yeah, Mr. Werewolf, they should lay off the shrooms.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's the shrooms, probably. Anyway.
Yeah, it makes your face look like your face will be stuck like that. Don't do it. All
Anyone
right,
else?
well,
Anyone else want to make any digs before we move to Matilda?
We can't chop that tree down anymore.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll summarize really with just shit.
that horse is dead.
Spot on, sir.
That's why you get Triple G on the show, for that sort of incisive.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, insightful. Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm giving that one an 8.
Oh,
Very fair. Yeah.
Those
That's
faces
charitable.
are terrible.
charitable.
Okay, then it's down to the jury. Yeah, no, hold on. Can I just go? Let's quickly address this. Let's quickly address this. Wormy, I know exactly what Matilda likes. It's other people's comics, not mine. Exactly what she likes. If it's my comics, you'll find an excuse to find something that's on there to mark it down. You listen to her talking about other people's comic books. She doesn't bring anything out about wonky eyes.
Oh,
and
let me
stupid
enjoy
faces.
myself,
That
Mr.
crappy
Gray.
Godzilla. Look at that crappy Godzilla that could have been
Give it to
drawn
the
by a
unboxed
kid with
movie.
crayons. That got a 10, for God's sake. Don't even go there. I don't know what Matilda likes. She's basically anything that's not. I'm not holding it up. She likes it. That's what Matilda likes. Anyway.
Cheers,
All right, we got one vote for Mr. Bill, one vote for Mr. Mark.
3 comics. Come on. Embossed boobies. Come on, guys. Vote for some embossed
And we
boobies.
lost some boobies.
I'm not even holding
Some
my comic up.
advanced
There's no
copy.
chance of winning anyway, so there's no point. And I'm not going to get any votes.
I gotta
I'm not
win
getting any
this
votes for the jury
one.
all week. I'm back.
You got to
Normal-
start bribing the jury more, Mr.
No.
Gray.
Normal service is resumed, or I come last every week. That's all right.
Embossed
I've had a win.
boobies. It just doesn't count.
I had one win. I can remember it. I can live on that
One vote
for
for Mr. Kyle.
a few weeks.
There we go. Got to get on an unbossed. Okay, let's see if I
Well,
can.
I think
You've got to
that's
love the
about
embossed
everyone.
boobies.
Do
So
they
now
show
they're
up
three-way
through the
tie then.
inside?
Embossed boobies make a good impression.
It doesn't show up through the inside.
I think the jury voted. Have you got the score, Matilda? Or whoever got the extra
Yeah.
points there?
It's like a
let's-
3-way tie.
Okie dokie. There's quite a lot of only 3 people voting, so that's how it's gone. Okie dokie. While Matilda goes to deliberate her scores, has anyone got any streams or anything they want to plug?
I've got videos coming out as usual. I've got a video coming out tomorrow about some comic books I picked up. And then on Tuesday, I've got my live show, Boys and the Toys, where we're looking at action figures, video games, vintage toys, and all that kind of jazz.
Oh, those sort of toys. I wasn't watching it because I thought it was like kind of toy.
No,
Right. Sorry.
That's the late night show. Great. That's the
Right.
late
Yeah,
night.
fair enough.
Love the Centurions one, Pete.
Yeah, great figures. Great figures.
Oh, they are great. Love those. No,
Rubbish.
no,
Crappy
thumbs up.
rubbish.
Centurions are great. So I'll be doing the retrospective with the mustachioed one, Roger, on my channel tomorrow. It'll be about Deathlock.
Nice.
Talking about toys, no one seems to remember Cyborg and Mutant. Do you remember Cyborg and Mutant, Mark? Because you're a bit older than me, so
I
you might
remember
remember them. Do you remember them?
Cyborg definitely rings a bell. Mutant.
And Mutant.
Mutant
He was the
are
bad. Mutant was the enemy of Cyborg, and he had like a flame hand, like a lava blast hand.
Oh, yeah,
and
I do
Cyborg had
remember.
like a computer brain inside, and
yeah.
Mutant had a purple see-through head with a brain inside it. You can
I
see.
do remember.
Oh, Teen Titans
Yeah.
villains.
No, the toys, old toys.
Yeah.
Old toys. Anyway, Silver, you said you were making a video for something?
I want to do tribute videos. I want to do show off videos like some of the stuff I got from my buddy Liam Sharp.
Hey, boobies.
Nice,
boobies.
Is that magic?
Got boobies and autographs here, and I'm gonna show these off. But I got so much going on right now. Had some stuff around the house, and in a week and a half, I found out if my cancers are in remission. So once that's done, I'll be back to normal
Good
videos.
luck, mate. Good luck.
We got our fingers
Unless I can
crossed.
share this one. Hopefully,
Best
I
of
can.
luck, Mr. Kyle.
Touch wood. Have you got any comics that have been autographed by boobies? Because that would be awesome. Like someone
Playboys.
like dip to nipple in ink and then sign a comic with it.
Got a Playboy like that, but not a comic.
No
Sadly,
comics.
that's how
face
Greyman does most of his autographing.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly.
really
that's
want to
it.
see some of the older gentlemen comic artists take their shirts off and do that.
So
Okay.
I've got a
auction
few
video.
Yeah, so I had a real result. I found this auction house in the middle of Suffolk that normally sells agricultural machinery, selling comics. And it was clearly a collector who passed on, and the estate had given the comic collection to the nearest local auction house, who knew absolutely nothing about comics.
Right.
I managed to pick up some fantastic comics in really good condition.
When's the video coming on?
So I did one short.
Ignorance is
It'll be over the
beneficial.
next couple of days, but I've got some
Okay.
absolute bargains.
I'm really happy for you and really bloody jealous at the same time. And I'm like, "Ah!" And I'm happy on the outside, inside, I'm like, you lucky bastard! Why doesn't it happen to me?
I'll have to tell you about one of them. They had a long box of Conan. Okay,
Yay!
and they showed
Ninja
about
Turtles.
200 or 300 Conans. Earliest one was number 16.
Yay!
And they didn't even list. They didn't list issues 23 and 24, which is the Red Sonja keys.
Yeah.
But they showed them in a really poor photograph. So I got the whole long box for about £130, and it did contain in 23 and 24 in very fine plus condition. So
Ooh, what a bargain!
Spectacular.
those two
You got-
themselves.
You got any doubles you don't want? Let me know.
I am going to get a few
do some
doubles,
bits, maybe if you got any doubles, because there's a few that I need from that run.
Greyman says he hopes you trip over the long box.
Yeah, I hope you get a hernia picking it up, mate. I hope you pull a muscle.
This was Sixth Choice with the guns, with the second Raphael, with Casey Jones all gunned up there.
Yeah, I hope it's so heavy your ass prolapses. No, I don't really. That's the whole.
Ah, good old Casey.
I'm all right. Nothing to
All
do.
right,
with
ready, gentlemen?
Yeah, let me just film my. Right, anyone into heavy metal? I don't think there's anyone into heavy metal. Anyone into heavy metal? Check out my Patreon show for this month on my High Speed Hangover podcast. The whole theme was on Batman villains. So if you're into metal, check that out. Okay, Matilda, let's have the scotch, please. Let me put the banner up and get rid of my grey mating because I think I'll need it pretty quickly.
I think you might.
I don't have anything for next week. Maybe in the future. I need to read stuff to actually talk about something.
True.
All right. So we have a tie this week as well.
We have a tie every week now.
That's how it turns out. All right. So fourth place this week with 44 points is Mr. Gray, of course.
Gray Amazing!
First
There's no way I was going to get anywhere near winning after
First
winning
to
last week.
last.
Come on.
Mr. Miller, the finger clapping. Okay, then go piss.
What?
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Roll off.
Is that an order or what?
Yeah, exactly. I
I
assumed
went myself
so,
as soon as you said it.
Just
I
a
knew-
second.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a werewolf. I'm busting for a wee. Then go
Just
pee.
take your laptop to the toilet with you, mate. You know, why not? Live a little. Live a little.
All right, let's continue. Okay, third place this week with 51 points is Mr. Mark.
What was my score?
51.
No, he got 51.
Yeah,
What did I get?
You got 44,
Well.
Mr. Gray.
44?
That's quite a discrepancy there. Yeah, you should be angry.
Sorry, Poppy.
Angry or ashamed? Not
I
sure.
just gave that comic effect. Sorry, Poppy.
No
Angry.
jury votes, Mr. Gray. Mr.
44.
Mark got some jury votes.
So I've either been last or next to last every time. So it's great because I've got no expectations.
One day you'll win. When the stars are right, when the
You
Hades
shouldn't
comic
be scared,
returns.
Mr.
When
Werewolf.
we've
You
got
should
no
be very
Americans or
scared.
Geordies on the panel.
Yeah.
All right. Second place this week with 52 points are Mr. G and Mr. Bill.
Oh, we can't have a first-time bloody winner. That's ridiculous. His theme, Matilda, his theme was rubbish. His theme made no bloody
And I didn't even pull out the
His theme
surprise.
Okay.
point in the right direction. His theme
Can
made
you
no
let me
sense.
finish?
It was meant to be about blinking the news. It was just like a
Can
gun
you let
every
me
blinking
finish?
cover.
Can you let me finish, please?
No.
This
Let me
week,
finish, let me
first
finish.
timer.
No. I'm not gonna let you finish.
Go suck on the
Yes.
shot, penis. All right, with 55 points is Mr. Kyle. For his first time ever.
Well done. I've no idea how that happened. Obviously, the judge and the jury had no idea what a theme meant. Like that, what having themes was
I'm
about.
sorry. I think you deserve to win for that Furry Freak Brothers cover. That was
No,
brilliant.
I didn't like that one. That was that. No, for that one, I think he could
Yeah,
deserve to
that's
win.
a
That's a
good
good cover. That's a good
Yeah.
All
Can I
right,
just
pick
say
a theme,
it's
Mr.
upsetting.
Kyle.
It's upsetting when I spend hours coming up with a theme.
Yeah, golden age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golden
Age,
That's-
was
that's
brilliant.
yeah.
Shameful, I tell you.
You must have
I think-
spent ages
I think
digging
Mark
into
was the
your
only
old-
one who actually had something different, to be honest. Like mine was just like to have 5 come out of the same blinking box. I thought that'd do for a theme in the future. But undercover or underwater sexcapades or whatever it was his theme was again. I can't remember now. But like, yeah, you had to really search for those. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was
Right.
going to shoot off my guns in celebration. Now I'm
Yeah.
going to do it in anger.
Wahoo! Yeah.
All right,
Celebrate
let's
every
get
bullet,
to
so-
the
Aim them at Indianapolis.
I have no idea what's happening in Indiana. Let's see if you should have shown an Indianapolis news cover and you could have told us what's going on there, so you could have educated us. Right, so I'm not sure if you do know, we have to add one to the wheel. So you need to come up with a theme, Kyle, to go on the wheel for a future show.
embossed boobies.
How about Gray Man lookalikes?
Ooh.
Really? Great man.
Anything
Look
with Alan
at
Moore on the cover should be.
Make them hard. Make them hard. Yeah, how about embossed booby? What don't we? Well, no, Crony.
No, there's
That'd be a
no
tough
way.
one.
There's no
90s.
way there's enough embossed boobies to bloody well.
Yeah, that's just
Never
too
in a
90s.
million
No, I'd say bearded on the cover.
Bearded geezers.
Bearded geezers.
He
Troublesome
just
bearded geezers.
He just knows that I haven't got any bloody well D's on my keyboard. He's watched enough of these shows. Let's see if the bearded.
Call
there
it
you
a
go.
tribute to Gray Man.
Bearded geezers.
I
right.
think I found like 4 or 5 last
Now,
night and through my
if
comic.
you-
I thought that could pass for dry.
If it said bearded dudes, then I would have known he was trolling me. I'm sure.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so the first spin is the win. The third spin is the win. Can you all see it? You can see it, yeah?
Yep,
Can you all
we
see
can
it? Yeah.
We can
Right,
see it.
hats.
Hats.
Okay. Slingers Choice again.
Yay.
Right, this is it. This is it. Eyeglasses.
All right.
Eyeglasses. Okay.
Oh.
Yay!
I win.
Eyeglasses is the
I win.
theme for not wearing them now doesn't count. Okay, thanks everybody for coming on. Eyeglasses, right?
Thank
Cheers,
you.
everyone.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming on,
Thank
Kyle.
you. It was an absolute pleasure to fill in for Rob this week. So
Well,
I mean,
you're,
You're
now be added to the Legion of Substitute Slingers. So now I've got your details. You know, I may call on you again in the future.
Hey, anytime you need me.
All right, cool.
Bye, 11
everyone.
points.
Bye.
See you,
later,
Greg.
alligators. Bye.